So here I have Apple's new iPad that has the voice dictation feature built in now, and I'm going to do a quick demonstration of the voice dictation feature. I'm going to read from the book of James in the Bible. I'm just going to read a couple paragraphs here and see how the voice dictation does. So let me refocus here on the iPad and we'll get started. Alright, first you press the voice dictation button and then you go ahead and read as much as you want to, and then you press the button again when you're done and it'll try to transcribe it the best it can. You can say punctuation and things like that, so here we go. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, period. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing, period. New paragraph. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him, period. But let him ask in faith with no doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind. Okay, I think I reached the limit of what I can dictate at once, so it's going to go ahead and dictate what I had done so far, and we'll just see how good it did. Count it all joy, brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effects. Okay, so it didn't get that word right. It's supposed to be have its full effect. And it got have its full effect. That you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. But let him ask in faith with no doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea. And then after that, it got cut off because it can only do so much at one time. But if you notice, it did the new paragraph correctly. It did my punctuation correctly with my commas and periods, just like I was writing from the Bible here. So if you look down here at the actual text, that's what it looks like. And I think it did a pretty fantastic job. It messed up one little phrase there. But as over time, it gets more accurate as you learn the technique of saying the punctuation and speaking clearly. Obviously, somebody who slurs their words and things like that is not going to be as accurate. But I can see myself writing full emails or even short stories and things like that just by using the dictation feature. It'll be quicker and easier just to go back and correct a few things in the editing process than it would be to actually try to type it out on the iPad here. Obviously, you can hook up a keyboard for any long duration typing or something like that. But when you're on the go with the iPad, it's perfect. Dictation is a pretty good feature on here. So.